Oh boy, you have Funky Dineva on one corner versus Tasha K on the other. Oh, what a mighty web these two have woven. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, you see the title Funky Dineva versus Tasha K. Now, if you guys aren't aware, and I'm quite sure most of you are, this man has been buzzing for the past, I would say 24 or 48 hours on these here YouTube streets. Now, his main issue is with another YouTuber, Michelle ATL Alien. I hope I'm saying her name right. No disrespect here. Not too familiar with her or her content. Shoot, I don't even watch her channel, but I did hear her name through other people here on this lovely platform. So I'm not going to focus on that too much. I may do a commentary on that in regards to her and another YouTuber here that I follow and subscribe to here on YouTube. But the main focus here is with him and with Mrs. Latasha Transrena Kibi. Okay, y'all, let's go. Hey everyone, welcome to Celebrity Star Magazine, the place of entertainment news, current events, and of course, the latest in the celebrity tea. Yes, we have in one corner Funky Dineva versus Unwind with Tasha K. Okay, let's move forward on with this mess because I want to keep this brief and short to the point. So I want to keep it on Funky Dineva and Tasha K. Now, as I said, I'm not too familiar with the other woman. Some of you do. But as I said before, I may do some commentary on her in regards to another woman here on YouTube. But I want to focus on Funky Dineva and Tasha K. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just going to throw this question out here. Weren't these two individuals friends? Weren't these, I should say, I guess, bosom buddies? I guess that's not the case, or it never was. Now, I don't know how this blow up happened because it seemed like this woman every day of the week, and now of course I'm exaggerating, is always falling out with someone here on YouTube. And then, in my humblest of opinion, it seems as if she wants to turn around and play victim. I'll get into that a little later. But yes, I thought Funky Dineva and Tasha K were friends. Now, I think the falling out happened when of course, when she's going through this whole, the bankruptcy thingy with Cardi B situation, and her trying to pay this woman her money. If I remember correctly, Funky Dineva did say something in the regards of what she told him, and basically, in a nutshell, to paraphrase, I think Tasha K, which I really do believe that this woman, ever since she lost this case, because I think in my gut she knew that she was going to lose this case. I mean, hey, you went ahead and hired lawyers that couldn't even represent you properly because that wasn't their area of concentration, if you know what I mean. But she pretty much, I think, was moving her money around. Offshore accounts, people are speculating Africa, all that good shit. Pardon my French. And I don't think she was too happy about it because, of course, she turned around and said that that wasn't true and this man is lying on her. If that is not the case, and if I got that story wrong or incorrect, of course, you guys, whoever comes across my video, can just put it down there in the comments. But let's fast forward into why this man is so pissed off at this woman. Now, this man is so heated, is so frustrated, and so pissed off at this woman that he said, and I quote, that next time he sees her, he's going to slap the dog-ish out of her. I think that's what he said, but he did say he was going to lay the hands on her and her husband. So he wants to fight her and her husband. Now, real quick, let me just say, I was a real ride or die woman here on YouTube that rocked heavy, who rocked hard for Sister Tasha. But as of late, I don't really give a damn anymore. I mean, before I get into my quick reasons why, let me just say it was really upsetting to me. And I mean, I would get really upset when I would hear other folks, just dog walk, trash talk, liar, liar, liar. Okay, y'all say she's a liar in regards to the Cardi B thing. Okay, yeah, I get it. That Cardi B case was how many years old? But even way before Cardi B, apparently a lot of you people who do YouTube or maybe seen her content, or who just don't like her as well, she's been getting into it with other content creators here on the platform. So I'm like, talented, yes, she's a great content creator. I'm going to stand on that. However my feelings are toward this woman today, she's a bomb ass content creator. But unfortunately, I'm starting to see why now some of y'all, or I guess most of y'all, I mean, I don't know, don't like the woman. Yeah, so to see this very talented black woman being attacked, yeah, that upset me greatly. It's like, damn, really? But we're not going to get into that too much. One of the reasons why I pretty much don't really care for Tasha K that much. I won't say care for her. I mean, care for her as far as watching her content. I would catch the replay. I mean, I did change my subscription. I no longer want to get active notifications from her. I just keep it on the personalized button. I think she does have other YouTube channels. I think she has one called Tasha K Clips. I think that was her Wino gang podcast. And to spill on what other people I guess to give clips of her live streams, and I guess to do regular videos. I don't know. Maybe you guys help me out what she does that channel for. The one I did see a thumbnail of her stating or claiming that Sukiana, a rapper, which she really shouldn't pay any mind. Apparently Sukiana doxed her information. Again, if that's incorrect, you guys can put it below in the comments. I may have that wrong. But the reason why I don't watch this woman anymore is because she decided to link up with that nigga pastor, that nigga bishop, Lamar Whitehead, so-called man of God's, because of some stuff that he found out about Larry Reed, who apparently was another friend of hers who I can't say alleged because I guess it was proven true. She did interview two boys that claimed that he was poking them. So yeah, she decided to go on a live on Instagram, because I used to follow her on Instagram, but ever since that bullshit with her and Whitehead, I unfollowed her. I mean, the woman knew that the man was out here scamming people, but to get back at a man that you were friends with, that you found out that was apparently doing some very unsavory things with children, which apparently was known for quite some time now, and apparently she was surprised by all of this. I got scratched my head. But yeah, because of that, and her and Whitehead, and then I guess he sued her for, I think, for defamation, or I think he sued her for defamation. And then she tried to play victim, called him Bishop Robbery. I'm like, really, girl? Really? You knew the man was a robber. What are you talking about? Okay, I'm getting a little overhead of myself. Let me wind it back. But anywho, let's take it back to Funky Dineva, aka Quentin Latham. Yes, let's take it back to him, and let me regather my thoughts. Now, the reason why Funky wants to lay hands on this woman is because apparently they were at someone's wedding. Don't know who this person is. That's not besides the point. But they're at a wedding. I guess they were both invited. I don't know who wedding it was. I'm assuming it was her two gay, I think they're assistants that were getting married. The one that she officiated. Forgive me, I don't know if I even said that right, but I think she was serenading them at their wedding. Well, according to Funky, he was at the venue. He said hello. He said hello to everyone, including her and her husband. And he went on his side of the table, or the other side of the room. If you want to know the full gist of this, you'll, of course, you have to go on his channel. But he went in his own separate corner, not wanting to have anything with Tasha K. But according to him, she decided she's going to take her happy ass over to him and try to make him be her friend. Now, if you recall prior, they had a falling out. He said some words, basically, okay, I'll acknowledge you, I'll acknowledge your presence, but as for us being friends, cool, yada, 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 I don't want that alone. I mean, I don't want that anymore. So please, Tasha, Mrs. Kibi, leave me alone, okay? That's what he wanted. He just wanted to be left alone, but she was insisting, again, according to him, that she didn't want to be her friend. Now, I don't think this man is lying, and I'll tell you why. Now, I was watching this woman's live stream the other night. I link it. I don't know if I'll link it. You guys know how to find Tasha's videos, but she was doing a story on I forgot which one. I think it was about some streamer who was being robbed, and society and raising children, and then she went into society and raising children here in the US, and how in this country homosexuality, and I'm sorry, do not want to offend anyone with this, but I do believe that they're just shoving this homosexuality on children at a young age instead of waiting to them becoming of right body, soul, and mind. 18, 21, yes, but it seems like they're introducing this at a younger age, and they're, according to her, they're promoting transformerism. What I mean by is, of course, transgender. Not trying to be disrespectful, but she has a problem with the alphabet community. And when I say alphabet, y'all, I mean the LGBTQ, whatever, however it goes now. I'm lazy, don't want to say all those letters, but I say alphabet not at all in a disrespectful manner, right? So of course, Funky Dineva is of the alphabet community, and she talked about how she sends her son to Africa because she wants him to be a man, strong with, and to impart, to say, masculinity. Nothing wrong with that. it didn't surprise me that she said that, because if you watch any of Armand Wiggins' videos, another person that she, of course, fell out with, he basically said that she sent him over there because she didn't want him to be gay. Yeah, so there you have it. She could do whatever with her children. She can send them off. I have my own little spin on that I'll show a little later on. You don't have to send your child, to Africa. But as she's going on spewing about her son in Africa and the alphabet community, she made this quip right here. We won't be raising any Funky Dinevas over here. And I'm like, alley-oop. That was very stingy. I mean, that stung. I mean, even though I'm watching her on the screen here and we're not in the same location, I felt that. And the reason why I felt that is because going back to what Funky Dineva said about her egging him, trying to be her friend again, I feel that she did that shit on purpose. Went over to him, trying to be buddy-buddy with him, knowing damn well she had to know that this man wants nothing to do with her no more. No more. And depending on how she react, she probably had something up her sleeve, and that is crack on this guy. And to me, that's not cool. Now, that's my assumption. What you guys think, I'll leave that to you. But I really think she did that on purpose because she caught wind of what he said. And you know what? I do believe him. I do believe that Tasha K was trying to get under his skin, trying to be cool with him. Again, you don't want to raise any Funky Dinevas over here. But again, nigga. Yeah, this is I'm referring this to Tasha K. Nigga, you were this man's friend. And now you're going to make a quip of, oh, we're not going to raise any Funky Dinevas over here. If she felt a certain way about that community, then she had no business being friends with anyone in that alternative lifestyle. That's just my saying. Because I think that this is some bullshit and it's ridiculous. That regards to him, T.S. Madison, and according to her, I don't know how true it is, and it's none of my business at all. Make it make sense is also part of the alphabet community. I mean, I don't care, but that's one thing that also annoys me. She has to out, I think, gay men. Just leave people alone. That's my thing. She should just left this man alone. But instead, she wants to get a rise out of him to make him react the way he did. And I won't, how can I put this? I wouldn't put it past her. I'll say that. I wouldn't put it past her if she goes on someone else's platform to do an interview and to play the victim on what this man said, on what he'll do to her. I mean, she's probably going to say something along the lines of, he disrespects women. He hates black women. I regret for being this man's friend. You know the drill. Victim. She's gonna play the victimhood role, but I'm sorry. I disagree. She's not a victim. I think she instigated this, instigating this situation with this man. And as far as Funky Dineva is concerned, I'm a small channel. I don't know if you'll come across this video, but I do mean this sincerely. Mr. Quentin Latham, you may want to consider laying hands on this woman or her husband, because you don't want to put any type of charges on you. Next time you see her, it's gonna be rough, but hey, go across the other side of the street as if you saw as if you saw a human formation of a plague. I think that's what he should do, because I wouldn't put it past Mrs. Kibi that she might file some type of I don't know, restraining order. She's no, oh, this black man threatened me, I'm in fear of my life. Man, girl, bye. She knew what she did. She know what she's doing. I mean, when she said that, y'all, again, she didn't have to be this man's friend. She didn't have to invite him to the wine cellar and interview him. She didn't have to, if she felt that way about his lifestyle. But I think everything is, people do things for a reason. And I guess her reason is to create content. Man, I don't know. You guys help me out on that. But before I end, I just want to say my words on. Yeah, she moved her son to Africa to be a man. But this is my take on it. Now, in conclusion of this, she said she moved her son to Africa because she wanted him to be a man, not some man that will turn into liking men or want to transform into a woman, what have you. Okay, I get it. I'll give you an example of why that doesn't have to be. I am currently in I don't say relations, but I do have a relationship with a gentleman who has a very high powered position. He is a county judge, if I have his position correct, out here in good old New York. Either out here on Long Island or in the boroughs. But he's a judge, and he's also a single parent of 2 children. Now, I guess the agreement was when he had his kids with his child's mother, they were going to be with him. And you know what? From what I've seen and from what he told me, he has 2 very successful children. One of them, I think, is the second child. His young man is going for his 2nd doctoral degree. If I remember correctly, I think in sports medicine. I'm not too sure. I'm not trying to put this man's business out there. And his daughter, I'm not sure what her area is, but according to him, she's doing very well himself. I think the solution is, now, unfortunately, when I was a single parent, my daughter's now an adult now, I didn't have that luxury of sending my daughter to live with her father. That's another story that for another day. But focus it back on the young men. For all you single women out there who think about sending your child to about raising your sons, maybe it's best that you send them to their to live with their fathers. The only way they could learn to be men, these so-called strong, independent black women, whatever, is to send them to their father. But that's not going to be the case, because I'm going to say it's going to, rub you people the wrong way. Child support. That's a different story for another time. I'm trying to take that video there, because I did see on a thumbnail a video, which I will check out. And shout outs to Mr. Let Go. But the question is, can single mothers make boys gay? Again, different subject matter for a different video. But I say that, of course, in regards to the whole situation with Tasha K and Funky Dineva. When she made that clip of, we won't be raising any Funky Dinevas here. Again, nigga, please. And if for some of you Tasha K fans, whoever comes to this video, of course, y'all may come for me in the comments. No, it is what it is. Okay, but that's my thoughts on it. If anyone comes across this video, because your girl on here is struggling to even grow this channel. But and yes, I have been inconsistent. If you guys, by any chance come across my beautiful fledgling channel. But yes, folks, I'm going to end it here because I'm checking out. What are your thoughts on this whole Funky Dineva versus Tasha K situation? Are you with him? Are you with her? As I said, I really don't watch Funky Dineva's content like that. If it's a subject matter that I'm interested in, I will watch. But he normally does the reality TV show things like Married to Medicine, for example, because if I heard correctly, he's good friends with Quad Webb. I don't know. Or are you for Tasha K? That's my question. As far as where I stand, I feel that she did this on purpose, and she did that. If it's true, because I really do believe that when they were at that wedding, she wouldn't leave him alone. She wanted him to be her friend. My gut is telling me that she wanted to get a rise out of him, and that wasn't cool. Sorry, folks, I had a phone call. But yes, I did that. I feel that she did that to get a rise out of him, and to say, "See, look, he disrespects women, and he hates black women." Man, let's get off it. And some of you women out there who probably listen to this, feeling why I'm siding with this man, I'm only siding with what I've heard and how these two reacted. And some you women like to push buttons. You want to get on someone's nerves. And I think really in my gut, that's what she was trying to do. Get under her skin for him to get some type of reaction. But what do you think, y'all? Sound down below, because I'm done speaking on this. If anything else comes up, I'll probably react to that again. But yes, I am checking out. I am winded and I don't want to ramble on as I usually do. So I just want to end it here. And I want to end it by saying I want us all to be happy, be well. But most importantly, we have to stay safe out here. And with that being said, I'll see you lovely people in the next video. Bye.